Well, if there can be no arrangement, then we are at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
Really?
Welcome to Morons Mince Movies. I am your host, Moron Sam Munoz, and I'm here with my fellow moron, Blister Peñalosa the second,
I used all
and
my energy the first time.
he doesn't like predicting Oscars, so that's why he's not here.
Yep, he
Arturo.
doesn't care for the Oscars.
He doesn't give a shit. No.
Hates
And,
the Oscars.
and neither do
Brandon.
you. Neither do you.
I
Honestly.
love the Oscars.
Oh, do you really?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, really?
My best man at my wedding, his name was Oscar. Yeah. The favorite
I think
hot
that's
dogs,
true.
my hot dogs that I eat,
Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer. Yeah, I fucking love the Oscars.
Makes sense. Oh yes, it's a good year for the Academy
It
Awards.
really is.
Yes, it's a very unpredictable year. There's no front runner. Unlike last year where Oppenheimer was like the front runner since fucking July or whatever.
Yeah.
Right now, it's
up
like
in the air.
there's like 5 movies that could win Best Picture. It's a very exciting year. I know you don't care, but I do. I'm here to do
I care a lot.
my final predictions before the Oscar nominations that are coming out this Thursday. And I'm fucking excited. I'm a heart. Conan O'Brien is gonna host the Oscars this
Are you
year.
gonna be doing an Oscar thing this season?
Yes, I'm doing the Oscar party. Yes. And this year you
gonna
can
dress
dress up as any character you like that has been nominated by the Oscars.
Oh.
Yes.
And you pull up the
Yeah,
list.
you're supposed to say nice. I like that.
Nice.
Oh, I just got
Thank you,
deja vu. You know what? For this party of yours,
Yes.
I'm gonna dress up as the blob monster from The Substance.
Nice.
I'm gonna
nice.
just tap her a bunch of boobs around my body. Maybe
Yeah.
some pubic hair patches here
I think
and
the
there.
monster's name is Sparkle Sue or something like that.
Sparkle Sue.
Or something like that. I forgot.
like it.
Elizabeth Sue.
No, I like Sparkle
Monster.
Sue.
whatever.
Sparkle. Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
Sullivan.
The
Sullivan.
substance is probably gonna get in here today.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the substance has been gaining buzz. Let's get into it because I want to get through this fast. There's a lot of categories. I'm gonna skip over the short film
Please do.
categories
Please
because
do.
nobody knows what they are, and I'm just guessing out of nowhere. And we're gonna start off with Best International Film. Our good friend Noel has got the Gold Derby up there. Where you can do your predictions. I want to give a shout out to the Awards Expert app, which is by the Oscar Expert's brother Bro. He created an app. I wish I could show that right now, but it's only on my phone, and my phone is acting up on me. So we gotta do Gold Derby. Yeah, fuck off. Anyways, Best International Film. I am predicting this is kind of an easy one. I'm gonna go with Emilia Perez, The Seed of the Sacred Fig.
Very strong.
I'm Still Here. And I'm gonna go with Flow and the Kneecap. Noel, I think I recommended Kneecap to you. You would love that movie. It's like an Irish film, like Irish rap group or something. It's like Snatch and like a rap musical mixed together. It's really good.
That makes sense.
It's really good, and they actually rap in Irish, like Gaelic Irish type thing, not like English, actual Irish names.
Irish.
Anyways, that's what I'm predicting for the international film. You got any thoughts on this?
No, I agree.
Do you know
with
any of these movies?
I've heard of Emilia Perez. Is that the one with Zoe? Not Zoe.
Selena Gomez.
Selena
Zoe
Gomez,
Saldana
there you
is in it as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
Zoe
yeah.
Saldana, Selena Gomez. Yeah, if that's out of that list of international films, I want to say that's the one that I've heard of. So I'm gonna agree with you and say that one movie that I've heard of is the one that's gonna be in the Oscars.
Good. All right, on to documentary. Thank you. Not to your left. There you go. You got this. Most people don't know these movies, but I'm predicting. I'm just going to go through this real quick because most people don't know the documentary movies. No Other Land, Sugarcane, soundtrack of A Coup d'Etat, Daughters, and Will and Harper. Will and Harper is a movie you might have heard of. It's with Will Ferrell and his friend who transitioned.
I saw the commercial,
it transitioned. It's a document. Check it out. It's pretty good. It's okay. I thought it was okay. But Will Ferrell and his friend go on a road trip across the country and just going, and his friend who was a writer for SNL and everything.
It was the friend that gave him, like, he's I think if Will Ferrell, if I remember correctly, Will Ferrell says that, like, he wrote skits specifically for him.
Yes.
Like, he's responsible for Will Ferrell being Will Ferrell.
Yeah. So
She.
Now he's a she because he transitioned, and this whole documentary is about this road trip that they took after he has transitioned.
Yeah.
And
It looks
and
very
yeah.
straightforward. It looks like Will Ferrell asks some, like in the commercial, he says, "At first, I was,
It's
like
interesting to
confused."
see
Yeah.
Will Ferrell just be himself.
Yeah.
And there's still some funny moments where you're kind of like, this seems a little staged and whatnot. But it's I thought it was all right documentary. Anyways,
Okay.
moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. Those are my predictions documentary. Now we get into more familiar stuff for the people. Animated feature, Noel. Go to your left. There you go. You got it. So these are my predictions for best animated film.
Oh yeah.
Animation this year has been fantastic.
Yeah.
I've seen all of these movies, by the way, and I think they're all good. Probably the least favorite is Wallace and Gromit. It's a cute movie, it's fine and everything. But the other four, Memoir of a Snail, Inside Out 2, Flow, The Wild Robot, great movies. Highly recommend to anybody.
Yeah.
This is my prediction. Wild Robot, Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, and Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul.
Really?
Yes, those are going to be the five, I think. I think it's pretty much set. I don't think any other movie is really
Lord of the Rings.
Have you seen that?
You
saw that, right?
I saw it.
Is it good? Was it good?
It's really good, man.
Really?
It's
Are you
really
just talking
good.
like as a
No,
Lord of the
no.
Rings fan?
I mean,
Nothing else?
yeah, I am. But beyond that, the animation is very. I know in the trailers it looks like this is animation that's been done before. It's nothing new. But much like with Puss in Boots, the most recent one, where they just do these very subtle changes to the animation to make it stand out more than the other animated movies. This does that. And then the story of itself, which is the defending, which used to be Helm Hammer's defense. It was called the Stronghold, but Helm Hammer defended it, and that's why they call it now Helm's Deep. And that the way that whole battle takes place, the animation, the story, I think it's good enough to probably beat Wallace and
Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit.
I don't know. It doesn't have any buzz, man. Like it's people.
Scott,
It got bad reviews.
What do those numbers mean? It has 1,001 next to it.
It's 100 to 1. 100 to 1. It's got 100 to 1 odds.
They
give the odds as to how depending on how many
it.
people have picked it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Then.
Let's go on to the next one. We're gonna go to visual effects. All right. This is something that's gonna be familiar to a lot of people. I'm predicting Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Better Man, which is a movie that just came out not too long ago, which is actually like a biopic of a British singer. I forgot what's his name. Rob Williams. Thank you.
Rob Williams.
There you go. I'm going to go with Gladiator 2, and I'm going to go with Wicked. Even though Wicked has gotten some criticism about its visual effects, I think they're actually pretty good.
Oh, you didn't like Wicked?
No, I thought they were good.
No, I think I remember you saying you were like, you only gave it an A-. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, I clearly hated it.
This
yes.
movie was the worst A-.
Yeah. Any thoughts on this, Uble?
No, I'm probably on board with you, man. I think Dune Part 2 is going to take a lot of this.
There, if you scroll down, Noel, on the left side, you'll see the other options, because for the visual effects, they do a long list. So you got Deadpool, Mufasa, Civil War, Indian Romulus. Any of those that stick out that you think might be good?
Well, actually, you know what?
For visual effects.
For visual effects, I haven't seen Mufasa. I did see Civil War, but I don't think there was a lot of visual. There's a lot of visual effects. Deadpool. Yeah, but I don't see Deadpool really being nominated for an Oscar, unfortunately.
The visual effects in Deadpool were fine. It was like nothing really stood out, to be honest.
I think if you were a comic book nerd, then you definitely think that they were the best. But if you were like just a regular moviegoer, you're like, this is fine.
The only one I'm thinking is Mufasa, because it's like a completely computer animated film. So that's the only other one that I'm thinking about maybe putting in there. But for now, those are my predictions.
It doesn't even matter. I think it's going to be between Wicked and Dune Part 2.
Yeah, probably Dune Part 2. I think Dune Part 2 is going to win it. All right, scroll up. Moving on to sound. Best sound. Here are my predictions. I'm going with Dune Part 2 again. Unfortunately, Substance did not make the long list, which is a goddamn travesty. Because that should be nominated for Best Sound. I don't know how that didn't make it. But anyways, within the long list, we got Dune Part 2. I'm picking Wicked, A Complete Unknown, Emilia Perez, unfortunately, which I don't think should be nominated. I do not like that movie. I don't think it deserves all the recognition it's getting, but whatever.
A Complete Unknown?
No, Emilia Perez. I haven't seen A Complete Unknown yet. I'm going to watch it this weekend, but I will watch it soon. But I've seen Emilia Perez, and I didn't find it to be
Did
that
you watch
good.
Gladiator 2, by the way?
I did see Gladiator 2, and I think
you-
it has some good sound. It's
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, it's a blockbuster. It's got a lot of battles and everything, lots of swords and whatnot. But there you go. All right, moving on. This is good. All right, best song. This one I'm completely like I have no idea what's gonna happen. I went with the two songs from Emilia Perez, which is El Mal and Mi Camino. If you've seen that movie, I don't really think only El Mal really is kind of good, but it's gotten so much buzz, it's probably gonna get nominated. There's a song from Wild Robot which I think is really good.
Say Wild Robot.
Kiss the Sky. It's the song that plays when he is teaching the goose
the
how
goose.
to
Yeah.
training her. So it's like
fly.
the montage during the montage and
yeah,
everything like that. And I remember crying a lot during that movie.
We did.
Yeah.
We watched it together.
Yeah, and we held hands,
Yeah.
and it was beautiful.
Yeah, I remember crying with you.
Yeah, and then for some, it's crazy, but the Challenger song of Compress Repress, which plays at the end of the movie, plays at the end of the movie, is in the long list, and I think it might get nominated. And then there's a song from Will and Harper, which is pretty good, was written by the SNL chick. Ah, God damn it, what's her name? She plays. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, it's kind of a funny song. It's in the documentary. If you've seen the documentary towards the end, and it's actually kind of funny. So I think it might get nominated. Those are my predictions for best song. Best song. Nothing like last year where we had "I'm Just Ken," which was a fucking banger of a song.
I was gonna take it.
This year is not as good as last year.
Dude, sometimes I drive to work listening to that Challenger song. It's really good.
Yeah,
The one that got nominated?
Well, good. Yeah. Well, and it's not nominated. These are my predictions. It's not the nominate. I'm predicting it.
Yeah.
But moving on to score, which speaking of challengers, it's also in my predictions as getting nominated for best score. That score has grown on me. And when we talk about my top 10 favorite movies of the year, I want to talk about that a little bit because of how much that score has grown on me. And I have listened to it on its own, and it's a damn good fucking score, I have to say. But anyways, my predictions are The Brutalist, which has a great score. It's like, I think, my favorite score of the year. It's really good. Yeah. Conclave, The Wild Robot, Challengers, and Nosferatu. I think Nosferatu has a great score. And I think it's gonna get nominated. I got in on it early, so I have it at 100-1 odds. So I'm hoping it gets nominated because I get a lot of points on it.
Oh man, what are you gonna do with those points? You gonna finally retire?
Yes.
Nice, dude. Settle down. Maybe get yourself a nice cinema seat.
My only hope with this is that Emilia Perez and Wicked do not get nominated. That's right, Tori. I said it.
Oh,
Wicked does not deserve this fucking nomination.
Oh, shit. I'm staying out of
and
this.
neither does Emilia Perez. All right, moving on. Damn. Let's go. Production design. I have Wicked, which I think should probably win. Dune Part 2, The Brutalist, Nosferatu, and Conclave. I think this is pretty much set.
No,
I don't think anything is really competing with these five. What do you got?
Yeah, no. I don't. I agree. I don't think you have Wicked. I don't know if these are in a particular order. You have Wicked as number 1, though.
I have Wicked number 1 because it does have good production design. All
the
stuff that you saw in the movie, a lot of it was built.
Yeah.
Like the whole Wizard of Oz, wizard thing that comes out of the curtain and everything. All of that was actually real. It wasn't CGI, apparently.
Oh, shit. Okay, then maybe. But I still feel like Dune or Nosferatu have a stronger chance.
I hope they win, to be honest. I don't really want Wicked to win. That's right, I said it, Tori. Moving on. Makeup and hair. This is where The Substance comes in. I think it's like the top nominee here. The Substance, I got Beetlejuice, I got Wicked again. Nosferatu, it's got some great makeup. And Dune Part 2.
Yeah, Dune wasn't. Yeah. I would say it's between Nosferatu and The Substance.
Yeah, I think The Substance is going to win this, but these are my predictions for nominees. I might change this. I don't know. I think A Different Man might get in. If you've seen that movie, there's actually a lot of makeup in that one. And it's a pretty good movie. Recommend it. But for now, these are my predictions. All right. Moving on. Film editing. All right. Here we go. I have Anora.
Sure.
And I have Dune Part 2. I have Conclave. I have Challengers, which I'm kind of hope-dicting here, which is what you call it in our industry, in our biz.
Whoa, dude. Okay.
In our biz,
Hey,
when you're
I'm not-
just hoping that this gets in, but it might not
Yeah.
have the best odds and whatnot.
Bro, I know how to
Uh,
talk young. No cap.
yeah, yeah.
Skibbity, Ohio. That movie's got Riz, bro. No cap.
Yes.
Skibbity.
I'm also hope dicting on The Substance. I'm going all out with Challengers and The Substance because I think those two movies are great, but they have really bad odds here. And but if they get in, I'm happy. I really do not want Emilia Perez to get in here. I think that movie is not well edited, and yeah. So those are my predictions for that. Yeah. Any thoughts? No.
No.
All right. Moving on. Good. We're going through this fast. Costume design. All right. This will be quick. I got Wicked, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu again,
Yeah.
Conclave, and Gladiator 2. Those are my predictions for costume
I
design.
can see that.
The only one
the list on the left, and I don't see anyone that really shouldn't make it.
Yeah, the only one I think maybe is Beetlejuice, but yeah, whatever. The costumes weren't that great.
Yeah.
These are just amazing costumes. Yeah. So, all right, moving on.
Tell them.
Go on. Cinematography. All right. This is a good category. Now, I have the Brew list, and if you've seen the Brew list, it's got great fucking cinematography. I got Dune Part 2, Conclave again, Nosferatu, which we talked about in our video, which you should be seeing soon. Great cinematography on that one. And I have a Complete Unknown. I haven't seen this movie, but it's getting a lot of buzz that it could get this nomination. It's got some decent odds, but I don't know. I'm a little broken on this one because I really want The Substance to be nominated here, but I think the odds on that getting nominated is too low. So I'm going with a Complete Unknown for sort of a safe bet, even though the odds on it are pretty high.
Yep.
Anyways, all right, moving on. Original screenplay. All right, we're getting to the nitty gritty. This is above the line. Here we go. I got Anora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, The Substance, and my hope diction here is Challengers hopefully gets in. It's kind of a low probability, but I love that movie. I think it's a great screenplay, and I hope it gets in, so I'm going for it. Any thoughts?
Screenplay, yeah. I don't see anything on the list that I would want to switch out with. So yeah, I haven't seen Anora, so it's difficult for me to say anything about that movie. You brought it up a lot. Same with Brutalist. I haven't seen Real Pain. Fuck, the only movie that I've seen up there is Substance and Challengers. So yeah, I'm fine with this list.
All right, moving on. All right, adapted screenplay. Here we go. We got Conclave, Nickel Boys, Emilia Perez, unfortunately, Sing Sing, and A Complete Unknown.
Why do you hate Emilia Perez so much?
It's you gotta watch the movie and then we can talk about it.
Okay.
It's just a little. It's fucking overrated. I don't understand why the love for this movie.
It insists.
It insists upon itself. Yeah, it insists upon itself. No.
Okay, go on.
All right, moving on. Yeah. All right, supporting actor. Here we go. We're going into the top categories here.
The ones that count.
Yeah,
Just kidding,
I got
Oscars.
Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Yura Borisov from Anora, Guy Pearce from The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong from The Apprentice, and Clarence Macklin from Sing Sing. I don't think you've seen any of these movies.
I have.
You have? Which one have you seen?
I saw. Oh no,
None of
Never
them.
mind.
None of
I
them.
thought you said Home Alone. No, I haven't seen any of these.
More than likely, Kieran Culkin's going to win this, but I'm pretty confident in this list, even though perhaps Edward Norton might get in for A Complete Unknown. I'm not sure, but this is what I'm going for. Moving on. Let's go. Supporting actors. This is where I'm putting my money on there. You see that little dollar sign? That means I'm doubling down. I'm doubling down this one.
Oh dang! How many points do you get for that?
Oh, you like 500. It's a 500 point bet.
All right.
I'm so excited. All right, so here we have Zoe Saldana, Ariana Grande, Isabella Rossellini from Conclave. By the way, Zoe is from Emilia Perez, Ariana from Wicked, Felicity Jones from The Brutalist, and Margaret Qualley from The Substance. I'm going all out with Margaret Qualley on this one.
Yeah, you are.
I got her at 78-1, so it's going to be a lot of points if I get her. A lot of points. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. It's going to be good. Any thoughts on this?
I like that list.
You like that list? You like that? You like it?
I think I liked how Ariana did in Wicked. I liked how
Margaret
Qualley did in The Substance.
Those are the only ones you've seen.
You
haven't seen Conclave?
No,
you should watch that shit. It's on Peacock.
Is it on Peacock?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, then maybe
All right.
I will watch it.
Moving on. Let's go. Actor. Almost there. Almost to the end here. Actor. I got Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown. Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Ray Fiennes for Conclave. And Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump in The Apprentice.
Ooh.
Yes. You should watch The Apprentice.
I know.
I recommend it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It got like a 93% reviews.
It's good, man. It's really good.
Yeah.
It brings an interesting light on this
That's what
whole
I've heard.
Trump story.
That is what I've heard.
It's good. I like it. Anyways, moving on. You have no thoughts, right?
No, I mean, I wanted to watch We Live in Time with Andrew Garfield, so I like to see that he's on the list up there. But I mean,
But
his
he's not
odds
gonna,
are really
his odds are really low. It's
Yeah.
pretty much between the top 6 there.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on. Actress. All right. Well, I got Mikey Madison for Anora, Demi Moore for The Substance. I hope she wins.
Oh, man.
Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez, and Marianne Jean-Baptiste for Hard Truths. Any thoughts on these? None. No. Good.
What?
All right. You're a waterfall information, Uble.
I'm
Waterfall.
I'm keeping it for the actual Oscars party.
Let's do it. All right. Director. All right. The final 2 categories. Director. I
Steven
got
Spielberg.
Brady.
Called it right now.
Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg.
I got Brady Corbett for The Brutalist, Sean Baker for Nora, Edward Berger for Conclave, Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez, and Coralie Farge for The Substance. I'm hoping that Jacques Audiard doesn't make it, but more than likely he will. I really want Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2 to get nominated, but he's been slowly going down in the odds, and it doesn't look good for him. But who knows? Maybe it'll be a surprise come nominations morning. And these are my 5. Any thoughts?
I agree with your 5.
All right, good. Now for the big one, the final category. Thank you guys. I just want to say thank you for
Absolutely,
for
man.
doing this for me. I know this is all for me and nothing for you guys.
It really is.
This is a pretty selfish endeavor. Here are my 10 Best Picture nominees. I got The Brutalist, I got Anora, I got Conclave, I got Wicked, I got Emilia Perez, unfortunately, A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, I got The Substance getting in, I got Sing Sing, and at my number 10 spot, I got Nickel Boys. And these are my 10. I'm hoping that I'm wrong here because I really want challengers to get in this. But it's looking very low probability, but I'm hoping that I'm wrong and I get surprised on nominations morning. Anything that you might want to add?
No, man. I had mentioned to you earlier, I didn't really get around to watching a whole lot of movies prior to this episode. So a lot of these movies I haven't
seen.
watched. I haven't seen, and I feel bad judging them or critiquing them or reviewing them when I haven't seen them. So I'm just going to go based off of your picks and say that I agree with the fact the ones that I did watch, where I felt like, okay, I didn't watch all these other ones, but I feel like this one that I did watch should be here. You included it. So I'm cool with that.
All right. Well, those are my predictions. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the nominations on Thursday. And
Coming up, you guys.
Yeah, thanks. And we'll see you at the Oscar party.
Yeah, man.
And as always,
have a dark night.
All right.
I don't know why I said it like